So I was at work and I was telling this colleague of mine about this video game, and because we were just talking about video games, and he happened to be black, and he asked me what it was about. I was like, oh, what game do you like? I was like, I don't know, like one game I'm playing is this, South Park The Fractured But Whole. And so I wanted to sort of recommend it to him, but then I realized that I couldn't describe the plot to him because I would have had to say coon a bunch of times, and he was black, and of course coon is a racial slur against black people, which is the whole joke. It's that sort of Cartman is getting people to say coon a lot. And you know, it occurred to me that this game has such a negative racial aspect to it. I don't know how to justify this game at all. I feel like I sort of got used to it at this point, but when the first episode came out, the sort of where Coon was introduced, and you know, he fought against Mysterion, it seemed like the whole joke of the episode was just that he was saying Coon, and that other people were saying Coon, and then I guess that was supposed to be funny, and nobody sort of addressed the elephant in the room, but they were just saying Coon a lot, and that was the whole joke. And so it was kind of I was disgusted when I watched the episode somewhat, and I was like, ugh. And then when the episode was over, I was like, all right, well, it's over. I'll never see this character again. But I did when they brought the Coon back for a three-parter with Coon and Friends, and it actually was really good, much better than the first episode with the Coon. I'm saying Coon a lot. You know, despite my disgust, you know, I thought the episode was pretty good. It wasn't perfect or anything. Oh, what's this? I did not know this was the thing.
We're running out of time. We have to act fast, or everything we have worked so hard for is in jeopardy. Now let's go through the plan one more time. First, we start with the Coon movie. Then we do the Super Craig movie. Then Super Craig and Coon will join forces in the Human Kite movie, just as we start ramping up Kenny's Netflix series.
How come I have to have the Netflix series? I want a movie too.
You have a movie, Mysterion. You're in the third Coon and Friends United movie, after your Netflix series.
Yeah, but he's saying he doesn't ever get his own movie.
Do I get my own movie? Not everyone gets their own movie.
The franchise plan sucks!
Yeah, and I think Timmy was right. We should start the whole thing with the Tupperware movie. Right, start with a black superhero.
Marvel made a black superhero movie.
Yeah, now? They waited years to get to that. We follow their plan. We do all the real people first, and we sneak the black guy in phase 3.
Timmy was right, but Timmy can't speak. He can only say Timmy.
And a girl as heroes. Then everyone would think we were like really amazing, and they'd be all.
Dude, come on, stop.
What, bro?
Dude, don't just say the hero should be a chick and a black guy to make you feel better about yourself.
That's not why I'm saying it.
Oh my God.
Okay, J.J. Abrams.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you're on Cartman's side.
Oh shit.
I'm on the side of starting with the best character, not the most inclusionary character. We all know Tupperware is not the best character.
Oh shit.
He just likes this plan because he gets 2 movies in phase 1. God! We have to just go with this plan. We don't even have 1 movie yet. You go with the plan. Maybe we'll just go and do our own franchise. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you want Civil War? Is that what you want? Yeah, dude. Civil War. Fuck you.
Oh,
fuck
shit.
You, we'll make way more money on our franchise. Go ahead. I bet you don't even get halfway through phase 1 on your franchise, DC Comics.
I thought Civil War wasn't supposed to happen until phase 3.
Shut up, Super Craig.
Alright, so there we go. I was wondering if that was in the game or not, and it was. There it was. So what was I saying? Yeah, so and then so after that 3-parter, I was like a little bit more positive on all the superheroes, and they had like a really great arc with Mysterion and a really fun bit where they have Captain Crunchman or something is like as like a ending character. Flufferberry Crunch. I can't remember what his name is. Hopefully he'll be in this game though. I like that character a lot. And And yeah, and it was whatever. It was all right. And then I think we haven't seen those characters since then until suddenly they popped up for this video game, and now it's like a whole gigantic video game where they're saying, I'm just gonna call it the C word over and over again. You know, somehow I've come to accept the coon. But I don't know if I'm right to. Probably not. And you know, I feel like people are gonna watch me at some point making these videos and laughing along with this game, and they may think the worst of me. I guess public perception would have to turn against the game first, which has not happened yet. So I guess I should be reluctantly relieved at that. And it seems like black people are not all that upset about the existence of South Park's The Coon. And I don't know what to say about any of it. But it's really weird making this Let's Play. That's just something, just an elephant in the room that I wanted to address. Let's move on, shall we? Here comes another little installment of South Park: The Fractured But Whole. Let's begin. Save video clip.